Oh, hi again, it's me, Brendan. Some other people have been asking questions about plans. Do I have any plans? Yes and no. I had some plans, but they're really crappy, but I'll show them to you anyway. So, come over here. Okay, this was my first concept drawing. This is I just knocked this up because I wanted to see, you know, what it was going to look like on paper, if what was in my head was going to look like on the ground. So, yep, that is that. Next drawing was I was just trying to figure out some loose measurements. So I had my mattress measurements. I did not have the fridge measurement or the barbecue, so I was not able to do that. So this didn't really pan out. Doesn't the cupboard configuration doesn't look like that either. This was my frame when I was just trying to figure out where my bearers should be on my frame of the trailer. So this is the 50 by 50 by 2.5 box, and then the bearers were 25 by 25 by 2.5, but I wouldn't use them again. I would use 50 by 50 again. So we've got the crucial measurements there of 1400 wide, that's to accommodate the width of the mattress, and 2.7 long was the size of the frame that I came up with. Next drawing we have is, so this is something I've knocked up after I built it. So yeah, again, this is the 50 by 50 frame, and then a little add-on to the front there for the storage box. But yeah, 50 by 50 by 2.5, and this is 75 by 50 by 2.5, I think, for the drawbar. And the axle, I'm not sure what size that is, but the people that sell you the hubs and stubs should tell you what size that should be. Crucial measurements is we've got our width there, external width of 1400 because of the mattress, and our length between the front cabin wall and the rear of the kitchen wall, or rear of the cabin, is 2.7, 600 there for the storage box. The axle is 1200 from the rear of the frame, because I wanted the wheels at the back so that the weight, the towing weight, was more centralized over the tow bars. Makes for nicer towing. We've got a measurement there of 3 meters for the tow bars, and that actually works out really well. We've got where the tow bars meet the frame, they actually are welded onto the hangers for the springs for the axle. So the hangers are welded to the frame, and then the drawbar is welded to the frame and the hangers. So it's all, yeah, it's good there. Everywhere the drawbar crosses the frame has also been welded. Yeah, and then we've got our overall length there of 4,350 millimeters, and that fits us nice and tight inside a standard double garage. That's that drawing. Next one here is another drawing that I've also knocked up after I've finished. So when I built the trailer, I just built it. Like, I knew what I roughly wanted to do, but I didn't have any plans. I just built it, and I've done these drawings after I've finished. So yeah, so got some crucial measurements again. Critical measurements. We've got 1950. That is, the mattress is 1900 long, so because a little extra 50 millimeters of space just in case. And then we've got our galley, the distance between the back of the cabin wall and the kitchen, or the galley wall, from the back of the trailer there is 680, and that gives us an overall measurement there of 2.7 for the cabin front to rear. Then we've got a little storage box up the front. That's that 600mm again, which gives us a grand total of everything that's in green is 3.6 there. I'm not sure what these angles are, but these are the measurements. So we the height of this thing is a standard sheet of ply height, so that's a 1200. And yeah, so I just measured up from the bottom 1050 to get that angle there, and measured from the corner across to there 750, and I mucked around with that angle there for ages, just trying different sort of angles, and that's the angle that I came up with that I thought looked the nicest sort of angle. We've got the door here. It's 700 wide because I wanted to be able to fit through the door wearing a big puffer jacket or something and not have it caught up on the door. Yeah, and then we've got these measurements here for the cupboards. So obviously this is the galley cupboard, this is the galley bench, which actually goes right through under the cupboards. Yep, and then we've got the internal there, and the storage, front storage box there, and I think this is like 100mm spacing all the way around here just to keep that looking nice, and that door actually goes all the way down and touches flush to the trailer frame. Yeah, and that's it, and that's all the drawings I had, and most of them were done after I'd finished, so yeah. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, so how did I come up with those measurements? Well, I bought two things in advance. I bought the mattress in advance and the barbecue, and that was my main criteria. So I wanted to have a full-size double mattress, and also I wanted to have carry the barbecue in the back. So yeah, that was, so what I did is I bought those things and I physically measured them, and then I worked my way out from, you know, from that. I didn't really write anything down. I just kind of built it. I just built it. I just went nuts. Just started putting stuff together and making changes. Didn't really make any mistakes. There was nothing that I had to undo and go back, but there was a few sleepless nights thinking about how I was going to get around a certain issue, or what should I allow for this, and that kind of thing. But hey, just get into it. Go with your gut feeling and do it. And I wish you the best of luck, and thanks for watching. Bye, Ginger. It's Ginger.